Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today, as you can see, I'm going to show you a lovely scarf. This time we're going to knit it instead of crocheting. And you can see the wool, it's really a special one. It's really one I like, and I'm going to show you what it is so that you can try it out yourself if you'd like to. So yeah, it's going to be super simple. So even if you're a beginner, feel free to try it out. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is the wool I was talking about. So it's called Creative Woolly Waves. It's 50 grams, 115 meters. And you can see here the lovely colors. So 74% acrylic and 26% wool. And yeah, 7mm hook or needle in our case. And yeah, I'll show you the colors as well. So it's the number 6. And yeah, you can see here all kinds of shades. So I think I would say the base is probably grayish, but the most interesting part about this wool is that it has different thicknesses throughout its length, I guess. So yeah, you can see that it's thicker somewhere and thinner somewhere else. So I'm really excited to use it and try it out with you. So you'll see how great the result looks. And yeah, I'm gonna leave a little bit on the side, about 30-40 centimeters. And then I have here my knitting needle with a line. It's a 7mm one, just like the wool says. And yeah, let's get started. So I'll start with 24 stitches. Okay, so I did a couple more, so it's 30 total, but you can of course vary it. And yeah, 24 was a little bit too narrow, so I do want it a little bit wider, but yeah, 30 works perfect. So we're gonna turn this now so that our working needle is the empty one. Okay, there we go. So the first one we just transfer to our working needle. And the next one we're gonna do knitwise. So just transfer one, then a knit stitch, and then a purl stitch after that. And you're just gonna keep changing between those two. So knit and purl, and then again knit and purl. Okay, so I'm almost at the end, and what I wanted to also mention, the last one needs to be a knit stitch. That way you're gonna get a nice even edge. So just make sure the beginning one and the last one are always knit stitches. And then we can start our next row, or row number 2. So again, the first one we just transfer. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a look at what I have on the bottom. So I started with a knit stitch, and I can see it here below, and I'm doing another knit stitch on top. Then I'm gonna do a purl stitch on top of the existing purl stitch. So I'm just repeating what I'm seeing in the row below. So yeah, I'm gonna comment a little bit on the yarn itself, and I have to say it's not the easiest to work with. So you do need quite a loose hand, so to speak, for this to work. So make sure you're not having any extra tension that you don't really need in here, and it's gonna make everything a lot easier. Although I do have to say it's quite interesting to work with it, and I find it really fun, exactly because it keeps changing throughout the one row actually. The colors are really nice too. Okay, I'm almost done. So the last one needs to be a knit stitch, and that's all we need to take care of. And then you can see here the 2 rows. For now, we can't really tell what the pattern is going to look like, so we're going to do a little bit more for that to show up. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of the colors as well. So the pattern is going to be wavy, and you may see some signs of that already, but it's going to be much more visible after a couple of rows. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to show you what I have. And I'll just shortly repeat one more time. So you need the first one transferred onto your working needle, and then a knit stitch, or actually a purl stitch depending on what you see below. But just do exactly the same stitch that you see below in the row, or in the previous row that we did. So yeah, that's all you need to do, and then just take care that the last one is always a knit stitch, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so after a couple of rows, you can now see the pattern a little bit better. You can also see the colors and the different thicknesses throughout the whole work. So some are a little bit thinner, like you can see here. And then we have the really thick ones that are actually standing out here, like puffs or like little balls in here. So yeah, I think it looks pretty interesting. It's something different we haven't done before. And yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more, or actually until I'm finished with the entire thing. And then I wanna show you what I get. So I'm gonna finish my ball here, and when I do that, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I have a length of about 170 to 180 centimeters, so a really nice length, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like in the end. So you can see here the texture, it's really great, it's really stretchy too, so if you pull it on its width and actually on its length too, you're gonna get a lot more out of it. And yeah, I hope you guys like the way this looks. It was a really simple project too, so perfect if you're just starting with your knitting projects for a little bit of practice, and this way you still get an awesome result in the end. So yeah, all that I have to do is finish up the stitches, but apart from that, I'm pretty much done. So yeah, this is the scarf. So when you notice that you can do another whole row, then you just need to finish up, actually close up the stitches and get them off of your needle basically. So if you're a beginner, this is going to be great for you because I'm going to show you how you can do that. And if you already know, even better in that case, you know the drill. So what we want to do is take this one stitch basically over the next one. I'll do it a couple of times so that you can follow nicely. So I'm still doing the stitches as they are. If it's a purl stitch below, I'm doing another purl stitch, and then I'm just kind of pulling this right stitch over every one I do. Okay, so now that we're done, we can pull on this a little bit so that everything stays in place, and that's pretty much it. So now what we need to do is weave in the beginning and the end, and that's pretty much it. So you have your scarf already, and I'm gonna try to show you what it looks like, the whole thing. But yeah, I definitely really like the effect. I like the structure that it has, the texture. Looks really great. It's gonna keep you really warm in the winter, and it looks a little bit different than what you'd expect from a winter scarf. So So yeah, you can see here the different areas with different emphasis colors, I guess, or focus colors. So yeah, some have yellow, some have reddish, some have some pinkish, purple shades. So yeah, looks really great. Feel free to let me know what you guys think. If you tried it out, let me know how it worked. If you would like to see something specific on the channel, feel free to comment below and let us know. So thanks for watching. See you in our next video. Have a great day. Bye!